Reyes, and yes, really, my name is Elvis. I'm not the dead guy, not the rich guy, just a broke guy trying to make a living. You know what I mean? And I love my mom and everything, and every day I always ask, I always wondered, why would you name me after one of the most famous Caucasians in the world? The world's tallest Puerto Rican. And you're going to give me this name, but I've learned to accept it. I learned to love it because I could have gotten the most famous Caucasian name in the world. She could have called me Jesus. Everybody knows Jesus. There's 1 to 10 Jesuses out there, right? Okay. So I can only imagine the jokes that Jesus heard growing up. But as an Elvis, I've heard millions of Elvis jokes. Millions. I've heard them all. The Eddie Murphy, lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink, and don't step on my boot suede shoes, and the hound dog, and everybody knows the famous one. Elvis has left the building, right? Well, they're not funny, people. All right? And when I was younger, that shit used to bother me. I'm sorry. But I was young, and people were bigger than me, so I really didn't say anything. I stayed quiet. But then I started to grow. So by the 2nd grade, nobody teased me anymore because I was taller than my grandfather, taller than everybody I knew, so it was great. But I also used to think that this was cool. I had a cool name, Elvis. Everybody remembers me. I thought I had special powers. I thought I had superpowers. And one year at summer camp, they asked me to be the model for the talent show. They asked another girl, who's the hottest chick in camp, to be the movie star. So we actually had our first ever Puerto Rican red carpet. Does anybody know the difference between a Puerto Rican red carpet and the red carpet at the Oscars? It's the plastic. We put plastic. So that's. But I thought, hey, I got picked. I'm thinking, this is great. I've got superpowers. This is awesome. My name's Elvis. It's all good. So I had this great feeling until the day of the show. Because my father drove me to camp at Mount Carmel, but he forgot to give me my clothes. So what did they do? They replaced me, and they gave this other kid my spot. Yeah, it was sad. But the worst part is they gave my spot to Mark Anthony. I could have been J-Lo's husband right now, you know what I mean? So I still don't know why she named me Elvis. One thing is though, it was her birthday. And I'm trying to find a gift for her. It's hard to buy a gift for your parent. You want something that to remember, blah, blah, blah. Well, I saw my kids playing with the toolbox, and I said, I know what I'm going to get her. I'm going to buy her a Puerto Rican toolbox and fill it with Puerto Rican tools. Right? Back in the day, my mom could fix anything with anything. So I run to Home Depot, I go in and I can't find these tools. So I grab Tony the greeter and I say, Tony, I need some tools. I need a screwdriver, I need a Phillips, and I need a hammer. So he brings me these things. I go, no, I'm sorry. I need Puerto Rican tools. And he looks at me, he's like, well, I don't get it. What's a Puerto Rican screwdriver? It's a butter knife, right? It's a butter knife, right? So you sit there, and you can't use a butter knife. He goes, well, then what did you use for a Phillips? A steak knife. Because the steak knife had the point. And everybody in there, you grew up, you knew you had a steak knife with that point broken off. Everybody, right? So he gets all funny and starts getting a little weird. He's like, okay, let me guess. Do you use a spoon for the hammer? I said, listen, Tony, you don't need to be an ass. I'm seriously looking for a hammer. And we all know what a hammer was growing up, right? A chancleta. Mother used the chancleta to do everything. It was actually the first 4-in-1 tool. A chancleta was a shoe, chancleta was a hammer, it was a fly swatter, and it was a disciplinary tool. Okay? I didn't like my mother's chancleta. So I said, forget this. Why don't we just go get her a lawnmower? I'm going to buy her a lawnmower. Can you lawnmowers? So he takes me over, he shows me the Cub Cadet, he shows me the Husqvarna, and I'm sitting there going, no, Tony, I need a Puerto Rican lawnmower. Where are the machetes? This last one, sorry. So, if you guys didn't know, my name's Elvis, and I am a firefighter here in the city of Rochester. Thank you very much. It makes it easy to go to work every day with and you love what you do. So we got some good guys out here. Well, the other day, I actually had to have my annual firefighter physical, okay? And at the firehouse, these are the days that tend to be a little bit quieter. Not a lot of people like to tell jokes. Not a lot of people say a lot of things. And they're just really quiet, more serious, you know? Because everybody's stressing about the upcoming violation that's going to happen at the doctor's office. You know, so it's really weird that a strange person, I don't care if he's a doctor, he's still a strange person, and he's going to check my prostate. So I'm stressing about this, and then I just told him, I don't want no small talk, I don't want to hear nothing from you. And you know how you hate that when the doctor says, okay, just relax. Relax my ass. Oh wait, maybe I should have said that, sorry. Okay, you're gonna feel a little pressure. It's very smooth. Good news, there's no bleeding. And I'm thinking to myself, if you don't get your fingers on my ass, there's gonna be some bleeding, buddy. And then the best part is when they say, now that wasn't that bad, was it? So I'm preparing myself for this upcoming physical. And, you know, with Dr. Knuckles, I call him Dr. Knuckles. So the nurse calls me in, and we get to start the other thing. She's looking at me, and I'm sweating like I am right now. And she says, are you all right? What's going on? I go, I'm nervous about Dr. Knuckles. She goes, just relax. You relax, it'll be easy. So we start the test. She takes my blood, everything's good. She checks my height and my weight, 6'7", 215 pounds. She checks my eyes, everything's good. Now I start sweating again. She's like, are you okay? I go, I'm just nervous about what's coming because I know these tests are almost done. I'm going to have this happen. So I do my hearing, and I'm in that little square booth thing. You can't hear nothing. You hold your breath to try to hear it. It's done. Now I come out and I'm really sweating. This lady comes to me and grabs me by the shoulder and she says, listen, I need you to relax and find your happy place. You're here for a physical, for your children, for everybody. So just do it and you'll be okay. Relax and find your happy place. So I felt a lot better. She goes, relax and find your happy place and fill this cup. So I grab the cup and I go into the bathroom and I go, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. Calming down, I'm going to find my happy place. So a few minutes later, she knocks on the door. Are you done? Come on out. Okay, so I open the door and I hand her the cup. Now she's angry. She's disgusted. And I'm looking at her like, what did I do? Did I leave the lid open? Did I spill it on her? Did I spill it on her desk? What happened? And she looks at me, she goes, I know you're nervous about Dr. Knuckles, but when I asked you to fill the cup, I was asking for a urine sample. But then I told her, at least I'm relaxed now.